I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then, like, you know, she was like, bop, 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 bop. And I was like, okay. I was like, all right, we about to get down. You know what I'm saying? What's poppin', gang? It's your girl, TiANAAWOAH, and I'm back with another video. So, as you guys can see, I'm like in my bed because I don't know. I feel like if I'm gonna do a story time, I need to be comfortable. And as you guys can see, I have my tea here. So what I kind of want to do is, like, when I do my story times, I want to drink tea while I do them, because, like, you know, your girl be out of breath. So, like, I need to make sure I'm drinking something so my mouth don't get dry and I don't get cotton mouth during the whole, like, telling the story or whatever I'm talking about. So that's why I, like, call it tea time. And then I'll tell you guys, like, about the tea that I'm drinking. Like, if it's a different tea, I'll kind of, like, tell you guys, like, why I drink it, or, like, maybe benefits or whatever. The tea that I'm drinking today is a TWOAH Jade Citrus Mint. I bought this pack from Starbucks, so the Starbucks has it, and pretty much I was getting it from Starbucks, and I was like, well, I want this when I go home, and I want to be able to drink it when I go home. So I was like, you know what? Let me just buy a box. So, boom. So, as you guys can see in the title, I'm just going to tell you guys my first fight or whatever, and, like, leading up to it and all that. So, if you guys want to hear my story, then just keep on watching. Alright, I got my little onesie on because it's cold and it's been snowing today, and I just don't understand how it's snowing in April. Anyways, so my first fight was my sophomore year of high school. Yeah, like going into my sophomore year. So it was like over the summer, pretty much. So like 2010. Yeah, 2010 summer. Let me just give you guys a background story. So I, like, in middle school, this girl, like, she wanted to fight me every day. Like, when I tell you every single day she wanted to fight me, like, anytime she seen me, like if I was to look at her wrong, like, I already knew she was gonna take off on me. And I was just like, look, I'm a lover, not a fighter, so, like, you just gonna have to keep that. And I was so scared. I was so scared of her because, like, I know she used to be beating up everybody, and I was like, look, I don't need to be on the list. Like, I'm not about to be somebody that you, like, yeah, I didn't beat TiANAAWOAH up too. No, I'm cool. So anyway, so, like, that was me, like, and that's, like, my experience of fighting, like, during middle school. And then I remember one time I was walking with my friends, Brianna and Ariel, and we was walking or whatever, and, like, we was walking a different way to go to my house. And, like, I never walked this way to go to my house, but this is, like, the way that everybody walks to kind of go home or whatever. So I was like, hey, let's just walk that way. But there's, like, plenty of shortcuts, like, if I did want to just, like, go the usual way to get to my house. So we're walking, and this girl who's friends with the other girl, but, like, she kind of, like, fake friends with me at the time, she's like, oh, hey, TiANAAWOAH. Mind you, the girl that been wanting to fight me since middle school then already left middle school and is now in high school or whatever, because she's a year older than me. And she's like, so I can tell that she's, like, with her, but they, like, across the street or whatever. She's like, hey, TiANAAWOAH. And I already know she was saying, hey, TiANAAWOAH, so then the girl could know, like, oh, TiANAAWOAH over there? Okay, so I'm about to go beat TiANAAWOAH. I'm like, wait, but wait, why? You know. So we're still walking, like, in that direction, and my friend Ariel, like, she already know, like, she know that she want to beat me up and that she can beat people up, but Brianna has no clue on who she is or anything. So I'm like, okay, we could just, like, walk or whatever, like, it's cool. And in my mind, like, I had just got, like, individuals in my hair, and, like, they was still hurting, like, hair was still throbbing kind of thing. And I was just like, dang, I'm about to get all my braids pulled out. Like, that was the first thing on my mind. Like, my braids about to be gone. Like, I'm about to get a black eye. Like, I'm about to get beat up, and I'm not okay with getting beat up. So I'm just walking. We walking there. So I'm like, all right. So we getting closer to her, and I'm like, Ariel, boy, please tell me. I turn around. Why is my friend Ariel running? Like, running. But she was gone. She was like, no, we're not getting beat up today. So I was like, well, you know what? I might as well run too. So we run in. So we run all the way to my house. Like, she wasn't about to beat me up that day. So anyway, so that was me. So I was a runner. Like, I was running from fights. Pretty much, clearly. Like, that was my life. So high school comes around or whatever. So me and this girl, like, we clearly have the same type in guys or whatever. So pretty much we was just fighting over a dude. Long story short, she like messaged, like, we would go back and forth on Facebook. Like, she'd be like, that's why you ain't got no clothes, or like, you don't dress nice, and blah blah blah. And like, I really wasn't, like, I don't have Jordans. Like, I wasn't someone who had a whole bunch of Jordans or Nikes or none of that. Like, my mom was just like, here's some shoes. You know, I was just grateful to have some clothes on. Like, you know, I mean, I wasn't completely bummy or nothing, but it was just like, I just don't have the designer, but I'm here. Can you let me live? So she was like bag on me about my clothes, because she did dress nice. Like, she was fly. It is what it was or whatever. So but I'm just like, okay, but obviously he likes me, so I don't know what to tell you. Like, that sounds like a personal issue. So then, like, she'd be like, oh, like, we'd be going back, like, pretty much just going back and forth on, this is like, we would go back and forth on Facebook, we would go back and forth on MySpace, we would go back and forth on that, like, question website where you would, like, ask me, I think, or whatever, and like, be anonymous. Why you being scary towards so-and-so, or you ain't trying to fight so-and-so, and blah 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 kind of thing. I'm a person that, like, I'm not a good, like, shit talker. I'm just not, like, I don't know, like, if somebody's arguing with me and they like, B, you da 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 da, I'd just be sitting there like, okay, cool, I guess you're mad. I don't have a lot to say, because I don't do this. I'm with the action. I mean, at the time I wasn't, but now I'm with the action. My best friend Jamie is the one who's riding her back pretty much, like, the whole time. She's like, alright, because Jamie had the words, like, Jamie knew what to say. So Jamie's like riding her back or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds good, say that, whatever. So then she's like, oh, but you scary, and I was like, and then me and Jamie was sitting there like, well, we can't be scary. I can't be scary. She's like, you ain't gonna fight because you scary. And I was like, I mean, I'm not scared, but I don't want to fight. And then she was like, oh, you scary, you scary, you scary. And I was like, you know what? So I started typing. I was like, I ain't scary. We can meet here, this, there. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, well, but who was that? Who just typed that? Because we don't fight, fam. Like, what's going on? And we, like, arrange, like, where we're gonna fight or whatever. So I was like, Mom, can you take me to Jamie's house in the morning or whatever? So she takes me to Jamie's house, and mind you, like, I'm from Vegas, so Vegas summer is like 110. So I get to Jamie's house, it's like 105 degrees outside. I'm like, bruh, I'm not going at 12. I'm just not. It's way too hot to be going at 12. Jamie's like, all right, so this is how you gotta look before you fight. So she's like, all right, you gotta put a do-rag on so she can't pull your hair. So I got a scarf on my head, so not a do-rag. I got a scarf on my head so she can't pull my hair, because we not doing that. And then she's like, and then I was like, okay, well, I think I need to put Vaseline on my face, because I heard somebody say, like, if you put Vaseline on your face, like, the punch is gonna slide, you know what I mean? So I got I just put hella Vaseline on my face. My face greasy, then a mug, like, greasy. So I got this greasy face, this bandana on, a red bandana. I got on some sheer shorts and a tank top. And so then Jamie was like, so I had on some regular shoes or whatever. And then Jamie was like, no, you can't wear those. You gotta wear my fours. She's like, yeah, you gotta wear these because you gotta look cool when you fight. I'm just like, there's just so much logic behind fighting. So this is my outfit. So I got on some Jordans. I got on a bandana, some Vaseline all on my face, and a tank top. So I'm like, all right, I'm getting hyped, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting ready for the ring, you know what I'm saying? I felt cool because who was taking me to the fight, it was the guy that we was fighting over. So I'm like, oh, he's picking us up, blah, 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 whatever, childish. So we get to the park, mind you, we like 3 hours late. Like, we had to have been like 3 hours late. So we like 3 hours late or whatever. And it's hot. And we get there and we meet, like, who we meet there too is this other girl and her sister. So we get to the park and the girl that I'm supposed to fight is there, but then the girl who wanted to fight me every single day in middle school is there too. So I'm like, wait. Wait, hold on. Like, you know what? I didn't sign up for this. And then, like, in my mind, like, I was cool with fighting the girl that I had to fight, but I wasn't cool with having to fight the other girl. Cause, like, no, I didn't sign up for that. So, and I didn't agree that I wasn't scared for that. Like, I said I wasn't scared to fight her, but I didn't say I wasn't scared to fight the other girl. So, in my mind, I'm like, all right, they're like, okay, like, is y'all ready? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, it's hot. I don't really know how to fight. I don't know what I'm capable of. I'm walking towards her and I'm like tapping my thigh or whatever. And I'm singing a cheer because I used to be a cheerleader. So I'm saying a cheer. I'm just like, I guess. So we just start fighting or whatever, and I felt like I was going cool, you know what I mean? And I was like, she just kept back, like, we was fighting cool, but then, like, she kept backing up, because I think, like, she knew I ain't never been in a fight before, so but I was like, oh, okay, this ain't nothing, like, what's happening, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, boo-boo, you know what I'm saying? So then, my dumb ass trip and fall over myself, so I'm on the ground, I'm on the floor, and, she's on top of me, and, like, I gotta give it to her. Like, she was really sitting on my chest, and, like, I couldn't do nothing. Like, I could only, like, have my arms to where, like, have her arms to where she couldn't hit me or whatever. So, but I couldn't, like, get up. Like, my legs was just whatever, but there wasn't anything I could do. So we, like, I'm just moving her arms so she can't hit me, because, like, I'm not about to get hit and like, this is not how it's about to end. So then, it was really quick. Like, it was the fastest thing one of the fastest things I've ever been through when it comes to, like, violence, I guess. But, yeah, so then it ended with, like, what most people probably would never want to hear. But anyway, she spit on me. I know. She spit in my face. And everybody's kind of like, what? You ain't fight her again? No, I didn't. I just got up and, like, went to the drinking fountain or whatever, and, like, just washed my face with some water and was just sitting there and was like, she spit on me, like, but I'm tired. It's hot. I can't do it around two. Like, I am not a person who gets, like, angry. Like, I don't get angry. Like, I'm cool or whatever. But, like, I know it's, like, hella disrespectful or whatever. But I was just like, look, I don't know. Prior to the fight, like, girl who wanted to fight me in middle school, like I was saying, like, she was like, okay, she's like, and then she, like, before we fight, she was like, and I got next. And I was like, let's not have next. This isn't that show. I'm cool. We're not. So then afterwards, like, so we got done or whatever, and then, like, everybody's like, you cool? And I'm like, yeah, I'm straight, whatever, I'm Gucci. So we standing there or whatever, and then the girl who said, like, the girl from middle school or whatever, she was like, I got next, who had said she got next, like, I'm looking at her like, okay, does she want to fight me now too? Because I feel like that's just where we're at. And then she was like, no, I don't want to fight Tiana no more. And I was like, you don't want to fight me? Like, you don't want to fight me no more? Like, I didn't get enough, so okay, cool. So now you're a little bit stressed out. You're just like, you know what? Nope, I don't want her. So then she was like, no, I don't want to fight Tiana no more. And I was like, all right, for sure. And then the girl that we met with her sister, she was there, and she was like, but I want to fight her. And we was like, but you don't even know her. Like, why do you want to fight her? And she was like, cause I heard da-da-da-da. She seemed like she just made something up. But I was like, all right, cool. Is you gonna fight? And then her sister, mind you, this girl's sister, like, she gotta be at least like 5'11", and she was like, ain't nobody about to fight my sister, but she pulled out some knives. She has knives. I'm like, I mean, like, why do we have those? Where did you get them from? I don't, okay. So we just gonna cut her up. And she was really over there like, ain't nobody about to fight my sister. And I was just like, I mean, unless you're trying to die, fam, you're not fighting her sister. So then she was like, okay, never mind, never mind. And I'm like, yeah, boy, I'd have been like, you know, I was just kidding, that was a joke, you know? That was it. Like, that was like my first fight pretty much. And then like, I just remember getting in the car and everybody was like, that was your first fight? And I was like, yeah. They was like, dang, that was pretty good. Like, you did pretty good. I mean, besides the spitting on you part, but like, I'm like, yeah, I know, I probably should have went again, but you know, it's hot. They was like, it is. And I was like, yeah, I ain't trying to just be out there hot. Like, don't get me wrong, like maybe if it was nighttime, I'd have been like, all right, cool, we can get another round in. But I'm like, nah, I'm straight. But I mean, we was in high school, so, and it was like a pretty stupid like situation. And so like, I know a lot of people are probably like, so you just gonna let her spit on you and then that's that? And I'm just like, yeah. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's just whatever. But now, like, she apologized. Like, really apologized. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I was so disrespectful, blah, blah, blah. And, like, I'm a very forgiving person. Like, you know, I'm not, like, Cardi B, who, you know, forever. I mean, there's one girl that I fought multiple times that I'm like, I will fight you again. But, you know, that's a different story. But, yeah. But she apologized, so I'm like, you know, like, it's cool. Like, we cool or whatever. We talk every now and then. So, I mean, but it was like, we was in high school. Like, it was childish. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just not a person to just, especially, like, just for the reason that it was. Like, the other girl, nah, she's just disrespectful. So, violence is not the answer. If you scary, be scary. It's okay. I will definitely have more story times coming your way. Tea times, you know, whatever you guys want to call it. And yeah, like I would say, if you guys like this video, don't forget to like it. If you guys want to comment. And if you guys want to subscribe, then subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video.